take of the decision of the court?
No, you had my director of legal and our counsel in court. We've obliged duly, and then obviously there are next steps for us, and he's already detailed the next steps for the party.
For you, if you have been called to go for collation today for the remaining 31 polling stations, are you going to be there?
No, we've not been called yet. We don't know the process, and don't forget that there's already a process that I've started, led by our director of legal, and so we're strictly adhering to that.
But how confident are you if these 31 polling stations are added, you're still going to win?
We've always maintained that the pink sheets that we have show that we've won in these 31 polling stations. You know, the only challenge we had was the fact that during collation, we began to notice that these numbers were being swapped. You know, and that's where we began to raise the issues. These 31 polling stations, the pink sheet that we have, and one of these days I'm sure I would actually put it out. We have all our pink sheets. And the 31 blemished polling stations, when you look on the pink sheets, those numbers, those that have won those 31 polling stations, it's us. You know, but during collation, we noticed that from the EC's point, the numbers were being swapped, and that is where we raise issues. You know, and so we had initially tried to inquire from the EC, how do they resolve this particular challenge? Because I don't manufacture pink sheets. The pink sheets are a copy of what you give to me. You've given me pink sheet. On the pink sheet I've won, and then I come and I realize that my numbers you've given to my opponent where I've won, and then giving my opponent's numbers to me where he's lost. I mean, certainly there has to be a way out. The EC themselves determine a way out, which we stood by in court. But there's a new court ruling now, and our director of legal has provided an insight in our next line of action.
Thank you very much. So that is Baba Sadiq of the NDC. He was the NDC's parliamentary candidate in Okaikwe Central. He says that the problem with the 31 polling stations is that the results at a point in time were being swapped, meaning that the results that he had on his pink sheet were different from what the Electoral Commission had or what the NPP had. And in turn, he disputes those figures. And as a result, he is thinking that if the commission had gone according to the results on his pink sheet, then he is going to win. But now the decision has been made that the 31 polling stations should be collated again. We don't know what they are going to do, how they are going to approach this.